Yo, what's cracking? What's cracking? Yo, man, I got all types of mixtures on today. I got Raiders, I got Rams on. It's cold out, so you know, I represent LA always. Um, so forgive me for this, but this is for my brother as well. I'm a Raiders guy, but I love my brother. He's a Rams fan. Anyway, we got a little mixture here. Uh, Today we're gonna talk about USC and Washington, guys. Matter of fact, hold on just 1 second. It is a little warm down here. All right, I'm out of that. And for y'all who don't know, this shirt right here is a Black Wall Street shirt. I got this in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My family are part of the Black Wall Street, and my grandparents were married on Black Wall Street, and they were from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, man, I got a lot of family in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Shout out to my cousin who is very sick. My cousin Damon Camp, man, I love you, bro. Always, always, man. I know you're going through it right now, and I just want to let you know, man, I love you, dog. All right, and shout out to all the family in Tulsa, Keisha, Dana, everybody. You know what I mean? And Big and Boona, yeah. You know what I mean? So anyway, man, we're gonna get into USC, man, and Washington tonight. Also, hey, make sure you like, subscribe, and share to the channel. Hit the notification button. If you want to donate to the program, you can come right over here and you can hit the cash app. You know what I mean? Boom, right there. And support the channel. Also, I got a martial art program. So if you want to support that, you can go to YouTube and check out DJ Killer Cali and check out all the Inner Dojo mixes that I have on there. And if you want to go to New Legacy Martial Art Academy, I'm a martial artist by trade. Please check out New Legacy Martial Art Academy and all the tutorials on there. Like and subscribe, share, and hit the notification button. All right. So we're about to go into USC, right? USC has struggled these last few weeks, man. A lot of people shout out to USCJ, man. 32, you know what I mean? USCJ, he had me on his show last week. I thought that was awesome. I didn't get the video footage. I don't know. Well, I can get it on YouTube, but it is on YouTube. If you want to go to USCJ and check out USCJ's show. We were talking. I don't know what show it is, but we were talking about Miller Moss and should they put in Mayava. And me personally, I think that we should stick with Miller Moss. Um, Mayava, I knew he threw for a lot of yards at UNLV, but there was a reason why he left UNLV because he also threw some crucial interceptions in games. And I don't know what UNLV record was last year. I didn't even check it out. But I watched the game personally. I forgot who they were playing, but I remember him. They lost. They lost, and they were just throwing interceptions. Um, and he didn't look comfortable in the pocket, things like that. And now there was an argument: should they run a two quarterback system, put Mayava in some packages? I agree to that. There's nothing wrong with putting him in some packages right now. Let him study the offense, and then if Miller Moss decides, I don't know if he's a sophomore or junior, but I think he's a senior. He's been there for a long time. But if he decides to stay one more year and get a bag, or if he decides to go on, then Mayava can come on in. And then they got this fight for Juju Lewis with Colorado, but I think he's going to Colorado. Me personally, I don't know for sure, but it just seemed like he's gravitating more to Colorado. Now they are recruiting other quarterbacks. I know USC is recruiting. Excuse me, recruiting quarterbacks. Excuse me. So, but um, our problem to me is not really offense. I think the offense put up points. I really do. With the running backs, Woody Marks and um, I can't think of the other running back's name, but number 0. We got a good wide receiver core always. We're always deep at wide receiver, man. Um, so I'm just thinking, really, the struggle is the defense. I know Miller Moss has thrown an interception in most of the games that they played in, but I also think that USC has got to play better defense, especially with the run game. With Michigan, we struggle with the running game. Um, I think with Penn State, we struggle with the run game a little bit. Definitely with Maryland and Minnesota. Minnesota and Michigan whooped our ass in the run game. Like they finished games with the run game. So even LSU was able to run on us a little bit. And so we were going back and forth with them. So I just think that USC's got to tighten up on defense, that 7-man front, and the secondary. In the third and fourth quarter, it's like they get exhausted. Either they need to rotate more men on defense or something to get fresh bodies in. Are they too reliant on just starters? I seen that last year where guys, to me, wasn't rotating enough, especially when they played Colorado and they had them up 21-7 at one point, right? And Colorado came back and dang near tied up the game. It kept the game close to where um, they basically USC had to run out the clock on. I don't think that Lincoln Riley needs to be fired. Who you gonna get? Like, who are you gonna get? Who's out there? I know Pete Carroll's sitting in the back. You know what I mean? I know that. I know he's on campus. I think they said he was teaching classes or something like that. Um, but um, I just feel like Lincoln Riley needs to change, be a little bit more sterner with his players. You know, with detail, even with the detail, with the clothing, how they dress. One thing I like about Coach Prime, he don't like the back flaps out. And I was watching Oklahoma practice. Excuse me. I know we're talking about USC and Washington, but to me, the thing that Oklahoma is losing is the lack of discipline in practice, the lack of discipline in how they wear their uniforms. They got back flaps and stuff out, in the games. They shirt all the way up to here for what? I understand, but everybody should be in uniform to a T. Don't be showing nothing that you ain't supposed to be showing. And I'm not saying USC is doing that, but I'm just saying there's some discipline issues to me, and it starts in the locker room before you even get on the field, especially on that defense. Offense, I'm not really worried about because they put up points. Even though Miller Moss throws interceptions, the defense still has to hold water. Okay? Still has to hold water. And I feel like USC is not defense is not holding their end of the bargain at in the end of the games. The one time I really saw they hold the end of the bargain was at against LSU, and since then they just went downhill after that Michigan game for real. And I don't know. It just seemed to me that um, they got to be more disciplined on defense. They're giving too much spacing, too much cushion. It seemed like they want to do what they want to do and improvise instead of sticking to the system. And that's an issue. Over pursuing, doing things like that. I know all defenses do it, but it's costing them games. USC should be 6-0 or 7-0 right now. And because their defensive play, and I know the Penn State game with Miller Moss throwing an interception, and then I think they still went into overtime. So they still had a chance. And at USC, I think I forgot what happened in the overtime, but they ended up kicking the field goal who Penn State did to win the game. So it's little things like that, man. We got to change that. I mean, that defense has got a hold. You got to get the linebackers who's going to get out there in coverage and guard their man, and also stop the run. We got to have that. I just don't see enough of it, and I think that's why we're 4-4 right now. Now, I'm off my little rant. Now we're going to go into Washington. Washington, to me, Washington is just struggling all over. They play Indiana and got mollywopped. They're not the same Washington that DeBoer had. A lot of players have left, and now they got Fish there. So from Arizona. So this is a whole new regime over there in Washington, and it's not the same dogs that they had. Even though on the sign it says Cali, what's that? On this side, Cali dogs, right? I haven't seen no dogs yet over there. Even though I put this on the screen, I haven't really seen it, man. I think Washington State got a better record than they do. But I know Washington State probably is not playing the caliber teams they're playing either. So I don't know if they played Washington State yet or will they. I have to look at the schedule, but we'll look at the schedule shortly. But I just want to say, man, that, Washington struggles all over the place on offense, defense, and everything. We're just going to go and watch some of this film play, man, because we're going to watch this video of, let me see, Washington Huskies. All right, so we got the Washington Huskies up here, and just 1 second, give me 1 second here. All righty, let's move this over. All right, so we got Washington here, and I'm gonna turn down the sound. There we go. So we got Washington here. Already, the game just started. Let's start this back over again. So Washington is on offense. Already. What happened here? We're gonna start this over again. Hold on, because
that leads the league. Pressure off the edge, and it's
alignment intercepted that. Oh my God! Look at that. Let's go back again. Let me pull that back one more time. Uh-oh.
Pressure off.
This guy right here, I think, is going to intercept the ball. Look at that. Oh, my God. I mean, this guy just let his man go right by. Look at that. He didn't even try to stop him. Get in the game. Touchdown.
Roll out the big red carpet. Touchdown, Indiana.
Hold on. Do I have an extra screen up there? Hold on. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. USC, I mean, should be able to dominate Washington, man. I know some folks said that he threw it right in his hand. He threw it right in his hand. Oh, my God. Let's go back. Who was that? Was that a DB? Number 5. Number 9. Number 5. Okay, number 5. Yeah. This is crazy, man. I mean,
Rodgers with pressure in his face cuts it loose, and it's picked again.
Oh my God. It's just look. Now this is second quarter.
Cuts it loose, and it's picked again. Pond's got another.
Throwing interceptions, man. Eating. Indiana eating. I mean, just eating. Now this was in the second quarter, so that means that Washington just kind of was hanging with him for a minute, but the quarterback is interception prone. He already thrown 2 interceptions in the game.
Indiana with pressure coming.
Indiana is, man, they not joking, dog. They're a fast team. They can spread you out, and they can run the ball, man. The quarterback, I don't know if that's Jackson, but they're Route, or whatever his last name is. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But that gentleman that is coming back because he injured his finger, man, is the truth. Who is the quarterback for Washington? That's a good run.
And Coleman is going to get deep into Indiana territory.
Wow. Good run. So you see that USC is going to have some struggles with the they got a running back that can run the ball. Hopefully we don't struggle with this guy. If we can stop this guy, man, we can blow these cats out.
They'll hand it off. End around and reaching for the
okay.
Giles Jackson is
7-14.
And Washington is on the board.
Firm grasp of what's going on out there.
7-14, and he's finna yam it.
And he completes a first down throw to Miles Price.
With 2 minutes and 39 seconds, 1st and 10. Oh, they already at the goal line. It looked like he stopped right there.
And now it's 2nd and goal, and Indiana will use.
But look at this time. That means that they're getting ready to go in. That means Washington cannot hold water.
And he is short.
That was a good defensive stop.
3rd and goal. Jackson gives it. And Lawton is.
Whoa. Word. Man, the quarterback should have kept that. So they're going to settle for a field goal.
Down on the 1 yard line. And now it's 4th down.
Nice job from Mikel Easton as well, stepping in for Cameron Broussard at the safety spot.
Oh, that was a good stop. That was a good stop. USC, come on, man. Your offense is better than that. We got some good running backs. We should be able to run through these cats in Washington. So they settled for a field goal at the end of the half. But I will say this. They are going to get – Indiana's getting their quarterback back, so whoever they play this weekend is going to have problems. Okay, the Huskies can force some stops there, or turnover.
You'll see it right here. A little high. There's some contact there.
Ooh, that was a nice interception.
The receiver, but the catch and the interception from Bandez.
That Jackson kid, he knows how to play. Even though he's a backup, he plays like he's a first string, like he's a starter. Somebody gonna see that kid and want to recruit him. Okay, Washington.
What a turn of events.
Jacob Bandez give a little fist pump. We said QB run game. We're thinking it's going to be Indiana. No, it's UW. Very similar to how this game.
Hoping for something to cheer about. Jackson cuts another. A dime right to Miles Price.
Them guys can throw, man. Indiana can throw.
Back to Ellison.
Here.
He reaches. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Then it gets ugly from here, man. I think it gets real ugly. I hate these commercials. But I think it gets real ugly after this. And USC probably want to. They should go up to Washington. They should. I said that before. They went to Maryland and got beat up.
A low liner. Sees a seam.
Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Is that a hole? Nah. Man, what? That was nice.
Well, the crowd, to your point, you could smell it. You could hear it now, too.
That was a good run, number 4.
He did in the opening return of the game. Immediately getting north and south. Down the sideline. Picks up a couple blocks.
That was a heck of a juke right there. Juke. Juke. Ooh, he just swiped. Wow. That looked like that was a hold. They didn't call it. See, they ran the same play, but he was smart this time. He knew they were going to give to the run, the quarterback run, so he kept it himself. So in the fourth quarter, they was up about they put 30. They was 30-14.
Back home again in Indiana.
It got ugly, man. It got real ugly. Does Washington score again? Ooh.
And Latu fighting his way down inside the 15 into the 10.
I think Latu had a brother that played at Alabama. There's a lot of Latu. But they all related. All the Latus are related.
Pressure coming. Rogers throwing it back. And there's Latu, and he's cut down by Linnell Carr, who may have just saved the touchdown.
Wow.
Ahead. You see him right there at the bottom of the screen. Watch him just react. He stays square. Anticipates it the whole time.
See, if USC could stay disciplined, but I just don't know our defense could stay disciplined. If they could stay disciplined, we can stop them. Because Washington has – they have no firepower, man. I think Washington is 4-4, so.
And it's special for
all right.
All the new faces.
Let's go to USC.
Coaches, all the old fans.
Let's go to USC. Just going to go to a quick highlight. USC versus Rutgers. And
Ford catches it behind the line of scrimmage.
let me pull it back. You know we got these commercials. Sorry about that.
Catch, and he is down. It's a first down.
Those in cuts and versus zone coverage, which you're going to see a lot from Rutgers. It's all about anticipation for Miller Moss hitting that window.
See, Miller Moss is good with that. Look, this is what we need to be doing. You see him? Number 4, right there.
Toes down the sideline. It's a first down run for Marks.
See the big play
Marks.
here and a nice job.
Just run the ball. Run the stinking ball. Run the ball more. Give the running game, which I think we do, man. We put up points. That's not the issue. I feel like it's our defense.
Moss throwing this.
Look at that.
It's right there. And
Now,
it's a
people
first
say that
down.
Miller Moss chokes on the road, on road games. He gets panicky, but
Right down the middle.
I see him do this right here in games on the road. I don't think it's the offense all the time. My concern is more the defense.
Play action. Moss back in
Yeah.
the zone. It's a leaping grab for the touchdown.
Branch.
Zachariah Branch is on the board.
Hey man, I like him as a wide receiver, but I don't like the way he dressed
On the play.
out of football uniform. That dude dressed kind of weird.
Receiver comes one way, the other comes the other, all sorts of traffic.
When I was growing up in LA, we didn't dress like that, bro. No, we didn't dress like that.
Defense, number 10. The 15-yard penalty will be assessed in the kickoff. Is number 10's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul. The previous play is under further video review.
Right, he's going up in the air to try to separate. He has it. Does he maintain all the way through contact with the ground? That's what the guys are
control.
looking like.
That's
After
control.
review, the receiver lost control of the ball.
What?
To the ground.
Wow.
Therefore, it's an incomplete pass.
Really?
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Mike Pereira.
Defense number 10.
The snap.
How he dropped that? That wasn't even a drop.
Once again, Marks is in. Touchdown, USC.
It doesn't matter. We still put it back on the board.
You're going to see Jamome 28, the linebacker. Watch him. He's going to scoop around and kind of like flip on the play before. It's a one-on-one.
I like how the offensive line was pushing forward too.
Run again.
This is our problem. Look,
Darts forward. Monungai.
Monungai.
You just cannot
Hey,
break
Monungai got lit up,
the edge.
bro.
You can't
Monungai,
You're just
he
not
never
gonna
returned to the game.
And then the bounce
He
and
got
speed
lit up.
to get
I mean,
inside
lit
with
the
a
hell up.
127 shot.
Number 13 right here
On the front end here.
killed his ass.
Defensive end,
It was
one-on-one.
it was him,
You have
and I
got to
think
grab and clock
one
and
of the
wrap anyway.
defensive
Wait for
linemen
somebody
that
else
just
to
like
try to
pancaked
throw
his
your
ass,
hands at him.
and he was done for the game. I think by second or third quarter.
Kaliak Manis, and he goes down. Some guy back in for
That
the
dude
first
has a-
time in this sequence.
Hard to say his name, but it's Cadillac Manis.
Ben Black, and he is knocked down. It was just 4 for 8 this year. For
Now,
Rutgers.
we held-
From 26.
We held for the most part and let them settle for 3. But we should have probably.
This field goal.
I just feel like we should have probably held
First two.
them back further than that. We could have, because we didn't get some penalties.
And the last thing Lincoln Riley wants is a game with no separation. That has been a big problem for USC. And now
This is what we
breakaway.
do, man. Makai Lemon.
There's your separation.
The only other thing, man, I'm upset about
To the 20-yard line.
my cousin
From LA.
played last
Said they're
year
dangerous, man.
at USC. Jaden Moore.
Speed.
He was number
Cuts
82,
out there, poor lane
and
spin for Rutgers with
he left.
two of those
You
guys,
know,
that outside,
I wish he would have
gotta stay in
stayed
your lane. He
and
does
played
not.
and,
Right there by the
you know,
keeper to
fought
slow
for that
Lemon down and
opportunity,
save a
but
touchdown.
I think he
Ball
wanted to
from the
go
half-yard
and
line. Maybe even closer.
find a different avenue.
Marks got
I wish
it
he would have stayed because, man,
with
that kid is good. Jaden is good.
Again,
we scored a touchdown.
Halfway into the end zone.
See, our offense, nothing wrong with our offense.
And you know this is a running back. Be your own blocker. I got to run right through him.
There's nothing wrong with our offense, man.
Miller Moss 6 for 7. The only miss was the near touchdown for Branch. And Moss will go.
Checking out a safety valve. Look at that.
And there
Checking
he
it
sees
down.
the move.
Boom.
Quentin Joyner
Quentin Joyner, that's the zero's name. Yeah. Look at this. Look at that. We got the offense, dog. We got the offense. We got the offense. Look at this.
Leading 14-3. It's play action. It's a throw. It's Makai Lemon.
We got it, man. I don't see what the issue is. Everybody want Miller Moss bench. Some folks want him bench. I understand he throws interceptions a few, but he puts up points a lot of time before the defense, to me, puts them under pressure, man, because they don't hold water, and the offense puts up points.
Unlike a lot of these games, yards after catch, it was debilitating the Rutgers a week ago. That's now 83 of the 126 passing yards have come after the catch. That too is.
Scarlet Knights are driving. Kaliak Manis.
Now you see, hold on. You saw that much space. Look how much space.
Have come after the catch. That too.
Look at this.
Knights are driving. Kaliak.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's already on at the first down line right here. You got another guy right here trying to cover this guy. Look at that. Too much space, man. What the hell are you doing way back here?
McManus hits it on the outside for a first down for KJ Duff. That's inside.
Nice job. This was a thrown with some conviction here from Ethan to the perimeter.
See, somebody was messing up. He was backing up too far. Look. Too much space. He should have been about right there on his ass. On his ass. Instead,
on the 6'6" freshman, and he knows there's not going to be many corners. Even
and then
Carlos at 6'3".
That was a weak tackle.
Going to bring him down one-on-one as well.
Off a career high of 82.
When he could have boomed him. He could have boomed him.
Duff topside. Kaliak Manis looking.
Look at that. Look at all of this. Look at this. This is crazy.
This direction.
First down again.
Instead, and he has Dymere Miller.
It's the touch. We saw
first and goal, man.
Earlier, a little tempo here from Rutgers, but that's a far out route all the way across.
Who was that on? Whose man was that?
The missed touchdown earlier, a little tempo here from Rutgers.
0. I forgot who this kid is, man. This kid, and I don't know if that's him or number 1 for the defense, but I think it's him. He played against Colorado last year, and he was getting, even though USC won, this dude was getting torched. If that's the same kid.
It's a far out route all the way across the field.
Look, can't stop the run. Can't stop in the red zone. Cannot stop it.
Got in, touchdown. A zigzag for a score.
Yes, we did win the game, but it's just those little things like that, man.
Extra point is no good. What?
Because they actually had a chance to come back.
Earlier in the quarter, as Miller Moss is ready to throw again.
Woody.
It's Marks out of the backfield. A tremendous
Woody.
Receiver. And
Woody.
After the catch.
Yeah, man.
Which leaves some space for runs after the catch. Moss, Zachariah Branch.
That's right. I mean, the offense, there's nothing wrong with our offense. And so I don't understand why some USC fans, like myself, but they're on the opposite thing about Miller Moss and switching out quarterback. I just don't think Mayava, I don't think he can. I watched him in the spring game too. Man, that's what Woody Marks do. Dog, that's what he does. I just don't think that Mayava is ready yet. He's got to work on his throwing, man. More accurate, being more accurate to me, and less interception. Less interceptions. I think he throws way more interceptions than Miller Moss. I'm just going to be honest. Just from watching their spring games and stuff.
Number 70 pull around Pregnon along with the
Now I know Miller Moss threw a lot. I think he threw quite a few interceptions in their spring game over the spring.
Defense in real time. That's slow motion. In real time, if you're not on it and you're not communicating and you get out leveraged.
That kid is a beast, man.
What is a beast?
There's nothing wrong with our offense.
Yeah, number 5. Kaliakmanis over the middle.
All right. So we know what happened with this game. You know what? Let's go to a different game. USC versus Michigan. I'm gonna go to a game that they lost. How long is it? I want a short one. Well, let's go to this one. So in the big house, we had a chance to win this game, man. We had a chance to even win this game at one point.
Big and strong, and about 235 pounds. Let's see if they just try to draw him off. The clock's winding down.
Because the dude only threw for 32 yards, man. He only threw for 32 yards. Look at that. Not being disciplined, man. Not being disciplined. And this is what happened. Thank God he stopped him. Who was that?
To the edge and tripped up. Nice open field tackle. Zachariah Branch. Tommy Dolman's punt. If he gets his hands
That's 0.
on it, he's electric.
Hey, that's interference, ain't it?
3rd down and 13 here. They're going to play it safe. Marks is going to lose a couple more yards, and now their punter is going to be in a tough spot. 3rd down and 7.
I didn't understand that.
He is looking to put it up. Fires in a crossing route. Short of the 1st down. Frederick Moore.
Too much spacing.
Will Johnson back there.
And underneath.
Look at Miller Moss.
Yeah, the line that day was not filling that crowd.
Yes, it was.
That wasn't Miller Moss' fault. That Michigan defense, that's what they do have, man, and them running back. That offensive line, they just don't have a quarterback, a good quarterback. Even though they won this game, USC shouldn't have lost this game.
And struggling. I don't know if the ball ever got there.
I did not see that ball. They're going to call 1st down. But now this is reviewable.
Looks like he fell to the side. This is what killed us right here. Can't stop the run.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Can't stop the run.
53 yards from Mullins.
Look, everybody pursued on that play. Why?
They're going to call 1st down. But now this is reviewable.
In the pistol.
Look at the line. They're blocking. But you see how right here? Man, he weaved through that. Block, block, block. All of them are facing, their faces are facing this way. Turning him in, allowing him to turn in. Right here. Look at that. He just knifed right through that. Sliced.
Might be gone. Touchdown, Michigan.
I'm not going to watch too much of this. This is giving me, ugh. I'm showing this video because it's showing how our defense be giving up shit. You know what I mean? Run plays like this. Good pass, Miller Moss.
Sets up in the backfield. Moss down the middle, almost intercepted twice.
Exactly what I was going to add.
I don't know why he threw right there, but he was open for a short window. This guy number 10, did only 32 yards passing. Look at this crap right here. They started doing these reverses and straight down the pipe, man. Straight down the pipe. Wearing the defense down. Oh, my God. When that boy did that. All right. I've seen them. But I do want to show this part where we actually fought back. Or is it?
And a block. Extra point. Crowd playing a factor here right now. They're getting loud. The big house. And there's the first down.
Your boy Woody. 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 That's what I'm talking about. That's they got to run the ball more, man, because if Miller Moss is struggling, if you start to struggle, run the dang stinking ball. These two right here got Miller Moss. They got him. Can't have no penalties.
They're bringing more than 3. And hit. Dumped by Josiah Stewart. And that's Grant going the other way. I don't know if there's a whistle or not. And now Mark
should have ran the stinking ball.
Unless his arm was moving forward.
There's a call.
After review, the on-field ruling is confirmed. It's 1st and 10 U.S.
Joyner plowed over one guy and got a first down, it looks like.
Damn. Now Miller Moss can do that, man. We were back in the game right here.
Look at what a busted coverage looks like.
Pretty sure we had one.
Can't bust the coverage more than this.
They had nobody over there. Watch, he was just naked. It was just naked over there.
Take a look.
It looks like.
Where did he come from?
It's confirmed. It's 1st and 10 USC.
He's by himself. Is that the run?
Keep it on the ground to Joyner.
Yeah, Joyner.
Plowed over one guy.
You run them two guys. He's by himself. Look at that. There's nobody guarding him.
Quick throw, wide open, touchdown, Jay Fair.
Well, you want to
Let's get to the nitty-gritty part, though. So it's 17-20 right here. I think we fight back from here. We fight back from here and get it even closer. They couldn't stop the running game. They couldn't stop USC from running for real. It's just they gave up on the run trying to pass.
Makes a nice play out on the corner for the Trojans. USC trying to drive for a lead or a tie. Moss, pressure coming, got rid of it late, complete, first down.
There you go.
To the 40, the 35-yard line to Kobe Lane. Here comes the blitz.
I think we scored a touchdown. What was he doing? What were you doing? Like, you had this guy, just give it to him. Why hesitate? See, that was the issue, man. There, too. Hey, that's Jamil Muhammad. He's straight from the Huntsville product right there, Jamil Muhammad. Yeah. He's from James Clemens. That was Muhammad. That was Muhammad who knocked that out. Yeah, right there. Jamil Muhammad from Huntsville, Alabama.
That was a 6-inch punch right there.
USC gets another chance. We take the lead. We take the lead. So, even with all the struggles, this is why I'm showing this game. Because it's like, even with all the struggles, Miller Moss still prevailed and put us up. So when people say that they need to get rid of Miller Moss or get rid of Lincoln Riley.
Again, USC's defense. Braylon Shelby.
I don't.
up for the sack. Moss.
Now we had a chance to take this game and we had a chance to win this game and take it further.
A yard, a big one.
We went 3-and-out, I think.
And they've got it.
And then this happened.
Mullings dragging Trojans.
This happened.
Mullings in the clear. It's a foot race. He'll get tracked down, but he comes up.
That
with the
happened.
play of the day.
And what's that on? Hold on. Now, you see on the bottom there, that's 24-20 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. And our defense just gave up another run. Y'all saying it's Miller Moss. It's this. Defense. The run game is getting to the second and third level, man. That's the issue. You can't stop the run.
Little help coming across by Ramsey, but both of them arm tackle. You're not going to arm.
And the quarterback threw for 32 yards in this game, man. We should have killed Michigan.
And he's got Michigan's offense in gear.
We shouldn't have struggled with them like this. And then this happened.
Mullings, and he got the first down.
In the red zone. We can't stop nobody in the red zone.
Got to the 3, maybe the 2.
Goal line stand to win the game, or does Michigan shove it in?
Orgy in the pistol with Mullings.
His name's Orgy.
Second and goal. He pulls up and throws. Incomplete, stopping the clock. And Orgy's down.
They got a 3rd and goal.
Gives it. Mullings going to be dragged down short of the goal line. It's 4th down.
This last play.
Mullings. He's in. Touchdown.
Can't stop nobody in the red zone. Can't stop nobody in the red zone. We can't. That's our issue. We can't stop nobody in the red zone. We can't stop the run. I'm done on that. We can't stop the run. And that's the issue. USC's matchup, man. USC game is at 6:30 on BTN. I guess I'm gonna be streaming this game somehow. All right. USC is 4-4. Washington is 4-4. They got a minus 2.5 that USC will win this game because you know why they're doing that? Because USC hasn't shown that they're gonna just defensively hasn't shown that they're gonna hold any water. So that's why they're doing that. And then, yeah, they got 67.9% prediction that USC will win. But man, the defense has got to hold water. Okay, Miller Moss is thrown for 2,262 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 6 INTs. Rogers, I remember this young man. I think he's from Mississippi State. He threw for 2,022 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 4 INTs. Woody Marks, 755 yards, 8 touchdowns. Coleman, 785 yards, 5 touchdowns. So they're pretty much even in the running game right there between these two guys for Washington and USC. Makai Lemon, 378 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Boston for Washington, 583 yards, 9 touchdowns. But the problem is with Washington, their defense can't hold water. So USC's defense can't hold water like they're supposed to. They did to it. They had the game won against Michigan. So to me, USC should be able to go to Washington and handle business just like how they did Rutgers. Now, Washington's played more caliber and more talented teams than, well, no, same as Rutgers, about the same as Rutgers. So I think USC is going to win this game. I'm going to say 35. 35 by 10 points, 35 to 25 or 26, something like that. They can. Now, I'm giving Washington by 20-something points because, bro, we haven't shown that we could stop anybody for real. We haven't shown that. So until we show that, they show us something better, I'm going to go with that. I still think that USC fights on and win up in Washington. All right. I'm just going to go over a few of these games real quick. Boise State, San Diego State. Look at this. Now, Sean Lewis just keeps losing. If Colorado would have kept that dude, that snake in the grass, they would have been losing just like this on offense. 56-24 was the final score because I don't like Sean Lewis because I think Sean Lewis was purposely sent there to mess up the offense of Colorado. I also thought Charles Kelly was sent there as a spy as well. Both of them cats were spies. Oh, man. Oregon-Michigan game, 2:30 p.m. I'm going to go with Oregon. Oregon wins this game on the road, but close. I'm going to say 35. You know what? I'm going to say 35-20. 35-20. If they get their running game going, James is hard to stop. If Oregon can stop the quarterback, the running game, they have no shot. Uh-oh. Where's the rest of week 10? Okay, let me spread this out real quick. Let me see if I can stretch this out. Maybe I can see. Okay, here we go. Florida Gators, Georgia. I got Georgia. Georgia beats them 30-26. Man, Texas Tech, Iowa State. Iowa State wins this game in a close one. 35-30. Texas A&M, South Carolina. Texas A&M they really don't, I don't know. It's kind of weird because they really don't have a quarterback, but they're winning games. I don't know how they're winning games. They're winning games with their running game and their defense because they don't have any their quarterback play is horrible. But their backup came in and did some damage. I'm gonna say Texas A&M loses a close game. Somehow South Carolina pulls this game out at home in their crowd. I'm gonna say South Carolina wins 24-20, like a field goal game. UK, Tennessee. Tennessee should go up there and beat. UK is playing at Tennessee. I'm gonna say Tennessee handles business at home, 35-10. Ooh, Ohio State, Penn State. Man, I'm gonna say Ohio State goes to Penn State. I know they just barely beat Nebraska. I don't know if they lost their quarterback or not. McLeod or Cord or something like that. Penn State is 7-0. Ohio State goes to them. I'm going to say Ohio. I'm not really impressed with Penn State on how they win, but I'm going to say this is going to be a defensive game, 20-17 Penn State. All right. Miami, Duke. Miami and Duke. Duke is going to give them a fight. But Miami prevails, and I think Miami gets them 40-20. Ole Miss, Arkansas. Ooh, that's a crazy one. I think Ole Miss goes down to Arkansas and pulls up and pulls off the win, and Arkansas. Close game. I think this will be a close game too. Arkansas got a squad. They just need to be a little bit more disciplined. I think Arkansas they need to be more disciplined on offense and a little bit on defense. But they got a solid defense. They're gonna have problems with Arkansas. I think it's just the game is a close one, man. 20-23, 20-23 Mississippi. Army, Air Force. Army's gonna beat them. I say Army gets that game 40-17. Illinois, Minnesota. Man, I know Illinois is struggling right now. I'm going to say Minnesota gets an upset in Illinois for some reason. Minnesota's tough, man. That team is tough, especially the running back. So I'm going to give Minnesota the edge on the road to win a close nail biter, 20-17. Indiana, Michigan State. Indiana goes and blows them out 40-17. K-State, Houston. I want K-State to lose, but I don't think they're going to lose to Houston. I think K-State goes down there and handles business in Houston and win and 37-10. Louisville versus Clemson. Clemson probably going to handle business, be a close one. I'm going to say this game is like 35-31. No, 34-31. 34-31. Ooh, this is a good one. Pitt, SMU. Pitt, SMU. Ooh. I think SMU starts off slow, but then they start to get momentum at home. I think Pitt is a monster though on defense. They are monsters on defense. I just don't know how well Pitt plays on the road. And I think did they play Texas Tech or something? They played somebody in the Big 12 close, I believe. It was very close. But anyway, I'm going to go with SMU in a close game. They put up points, man. This is another 30-28 game, something like that. SMU. All right, y'all. I've been on for almost an hour now. But, those were my picks for the game and everything like that. I think, like I said, I think USC goes into Washington tomorrow night and handles business and just be disciplined on defense. Don't over pursue. Stay in your assignment. Stay in your gaps and find your gaps. That's what I think that needs to happen for USC in order to win in Washington. I don't think Washington has the firepower that USC has. USC has elite talent, and I just think they lack discipline. They got great talent, but they lack discipline on both sides of the ball, defense and offense. And we get too many penalties. So we stop that, tone that down, be technically sound and disciplined on defense. I believe that USC will come out victorious in this game in Washington tomorrow night. So, all right, y'all. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the notification button. I appreciate you guys watching the channel and things like that. And please support the channel and help me get up to 1,000 subscribers, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000 right now. I'm almost close to 500. So to get so I'm halfway there. So please, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. All right, y'all. Till the next time. Deuces.